And we should be up and running, folks. Let's double check. And we are live. All right, cool. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to our Lake Michigan Angler Weekly Fishing Report. We've got product update and, of course, 1 week away from the Big Pond Brawl. So we're going to get to that. We're going to talk about that for today's live stream. We'll give people a moment to get in here so they don't miss anything. And for those of you that are watching back on the replay, any info you might need to sign up for the Big Pond Brawl, look down in the description below for the information. It's on our website at lakemichiganangler.com. Let's go ahead and get started here. We'll get right into our fish report for those that are wondering what's going on with the fishing. A lot has changed, I would say, since last week. So let's jump into it with the fishing. What we got for them, Rob?
Fishing's pretty decent this week. Still a few less kings around, but they're still here. And there was some nicer fish caught this week. There was a 26-pounder caught out of North Point yesterday. Some of the same stuff as last week: white flashers, white pro trolls. Black-eyed peas is good on white right here. With green flies, the green crinkle, all that. Any green howie seem to be working. And then a mix of spoons. Not a real pattern to it as far as spoons go. NBK's been good this week. The Glow A-bomb here. Sandburr Moonshine has been good. The Flounder Pounders. Everybody seems to be catching them on something a little different. But it's working. Anywhere from 80 to 120 has been good for a mixed bag of some kings, some cohos, and actually some really nice steelhead as well. Guys are catching some really nice steelhead on short lead cores, 4, 5, and 6 color lead cores. Just with spoons, we're seeing some fish into the teens, a lot of 8 and 9 pound fish, and there have been a few this week caught up to 16 pounds. Lauren caught a 16 pounder over the weekend, actually.
Nice job, Lauren.
Yeah.
So a variety of things, and for those wondering, I mean, the kings are definitely the kings. We noticed a little bit of a I would say like just a drop on them in terms of like
a little
catch.
bit. Like you can still go out and we're not catching 6 or 7 of them in a morning like we were a week ago, but you're still catching 2, 3, or 4. Yeah. So it's still pretty good king fishing.
Yeah, I think
nice sized fish.
I think there's some resident fish that are just lingering around in that 80 to 100 whatever it may be. And
and we also saw some nicer cohos this week.
Finally,
yeah,
they've been pretty scrawny.
4 to 7 pounders this week. Not like you just have to find the right school of them. There's still some schools of smaller ones out there we heard about, but we did see some nice fish. And once you get into them, that's probably what you're going to catch. You're going to catch the nicer ones.
Yeah. We got a couple early check-ins here. Good morning from Frank. How you doing, man? Welcome. Russell as well. Good morning, my friend. Hopefully you guys are doing good. Hey, at any point you have any questions, fish report, things we're about to show you with some of the say like the hot lures this week that we've gotten reports people have been catching on. And normally the way we do this, we kind of obviously we get a lot of reports from various people, boaters, captains, charters, and all the other guys, the tournament guys, and we kind of hear what they're all using, and we'll kind of put together the common lures that seem to be working for a majority of them. And so we're going to go through that right now. Let's jump into some of these spoons. Rob already picked on a couple. NBK has been actually been popping up for working well for a lot of people this past week or so.
Yeah,
it's
NBK. Very consistent spoon that just seems to always work.
Yeah, and we got him in the stingray size as well as in the stinger size. So we got options on that. A spoon that's been worked well. It was kind of new to us. We just got these this year, which is the A-bomb series. There's the A-bomb, which is what I have right here. Essentially, you've got green, blue, and then you've got glow in the center. And then there's the half A-bomb, which I believe we're out of now.
Yeah.
But that half A-bomb worked well this week. Took some kings for me. We posted a picture on that. So we do have A-bombs here from Dreamweaver. Really cool, slim profile. I don't know for you, but for me, the slimmer, smaller profiles for spoons have been better for me personally than the bigger stingers or the stingrays or the Magnum moonshines. So for whatever reason, that's been working for me. What else?
Oh, actually, we forgot to grab them to bring up here, but in the super slims, the spotted dolphins, there's the green spotted dolphin.
Oh, yeah.
Spotted dolphin, those have both been good this week.
Yeah.
We were running them on 150 copper and catching fish on it. Yeah, I was catching a little bit of everything.
Yeah. So if you're in the area, you want to stop by, we'll show you which spoon that is. A classic right here. You want to show them the Sandburr?
Yep, Sandburr.
It seems like black
on that for years.
Yeah, spoons with black on it have been. I mean, we got a fishing video we got coming out. We're working on. We did an afternoon trip with a couple of guys. Black just on spoons has been really doing well for a lot of people, which is why it seems like MBK has been doing well. Sandburr, and then we also have the new line. We mentioned it last week, but Moonshine has a new line of spoons, and you want to tell me a little bit about these?
Yeah, so these are the New Moon series right here. They're on a half moon blank, which is a bit lighter and thinner. So it's a little more speed tolerant, especially at slower speeds. Nice spoon, it catches a lot of fish. And this is just a new series of non-glow for Moonshine. So they are available on. I just got them online this morning. The pictures aren't up yet, but you can order them.
Yeah, we'll get the pictures up there. And for sure, I think I mentioned it last week when we briefly touched on these. To me, this is kind of like Moonshine's way in, kind of like in the stinger realm, right? It's a lighter blank.
Yeah.
It's more of the blank finish. It's not as much paint. So it seems like they're trying to tap into that kind of market side of the spoons and stuff like that. So pretty cool. Got some good colors in there, so you guys can check them out. Flasher fly bite it's been working, but like to varying degrees for people, I think.
Yeah.
You touched on black eyed peas, a couple of other ones that have been working well. What do we got here? Oh, this guy. This is green hornet. So we got this guy up here. It's been working well. Pretty straightforward flasher here. And now's the time to start running your meat.
Yeah, meat's been working.
Meat's been working, and it's been working well for like those tournament guys. They might crucify me for saying this right now, but meat's been working for a lot of guys, and especially in the tournament guys that have been out there putting in that work. So we'll share with you some obviously we got musclehead stuff in here, a ton of stuff, but one of the most popular ones easily is the bullfrog meat rig right here. And the great thing, if you're not familiar with the musclehead product, is that it makes it very simple for you to get into meat because the head is already tuned. You literally put the meat in there, you cinch it down. You don't need a toothpick, which is very convenient, and put it in the water. Obviously, make sure it's rotating right, and then you just send it off. One of the big things is kind of like how do you put it together with a flasher. And what we see is a lot of guys who've been working with Dragon Slayer. 8-inch has been working well.
Yep.
And to my knowledge, and not that I'm a meat expert, we should definitely have Rich on here, some of the other meat guys to talk more in depth because they can get really into the weeds of it all. But you could definitely run an 8-incher if you're working higher in the water column, like above 100, I think is what I tend to see from some of these guys that regularly run it. And you can go bigger with the bigger,
the Pro Troll fishing chips.
Yeah,
we catch a lot of fish on meat rigs with the fishing chips, either the white one, the glow front and the silver back, or the chartreuse with the glow front and the silver
11
back.
or the 12, 12-inch,
12-inch fish.
Yeah. And I think sometimes you're running those deeper than 100, or are you above 100? When
you know what? We'll run them around 180 or so, but they definitely, when you are fishing deeper, I feel like those bigger flashers work better.
Yeah. So we've got the muscleheads. Give it a shot. Give it a shot out there. You got any questions about it? Feel free to stop by. Of course, we've got plenty of bait and herring and alewife here from the big ones. They're a proud sponsor of the Big Pond Brawl. We've got all of the meat that you need here from the big ones cut bait, as well as we got their shipment in of all the goods that they're going to give away for the Big Pond Brawl. So, we got mugs, we've got
stickers, towels, all sorts of stuff.
Even meat.
Big one.
Yeah, even meat.
And meat.
Yeah,
that's all for people to show up to the weigh-in.
Yeah, so you can get hooked up just by coming here if you're in the tournament as well. So the big ones cut bait, we have all of this stuff. Give meat a shot. Give it a shot. It's definitely something that you have to kind of commit to, dedicate a rod, and start to kind of learn that, incorporate it into your program. It's crazy just how prevalent it is on the Michigan side, and then even on Ontario. I watched a lot of videos and I see how much meat those guys run on their boats. And so, I mean, Rob says all the time, like, hey, our other stuff works. Yeah. But, like, it's also a big fish catcher.
It is, and there's days when the other stuff's not working, and then meat really shines. And with the muscleheads, it's pretty hard to screw up. Like, if you've never ran meat before, if you're new to it, you can't screw up a musclehead.
No, it's very dummy-proof, which is what I like. Keep it very simple. So we got all of that in here. Did we miss anything up here? I think we talked about all the stuff that's been working for a variety of folks. Oh, we do need to talk about this.
We'll go with this.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Tackle, we've got just got in some Convector Pro Series copper rods. So these come in 7, 8, and 9 foot. So if you're looking for different lengths than the typical Classic Pro copper rod, we've got those in a few of the Big Lake Tournament series as well. This is a really nice copper rod. Again, available in 7 foot, which you don't see very often anymore.
Cool. David said your guys' volume isn't working. Are you sure? I think it is. Someone let us know. I think we're good. I'm pretty sure we're good. I've checked it. Let me know if there's any other issues. Let's go ahead and start talking about the Big Pond Brawl, guys. We are a week out from this event. We are super excited. Let's talk about the latest addition to the Big Pond Brawl, which is Aqua Traction. We mentioned it, I think, last week, but everything's done. They've come through, and it's official. They are on board. They're gonna not only support the Big Pond Brawl, but they're also going to be here at the shop for the weigh-in, so you can meet them. They're going to have more samples on display. I think they're going to have a carpet, like something on the ground, so you can actually step on it and get a feel for the product and the quality. And we're super excited about it. They're local. We put up a post on our Facebook where you can see more information, how to contact them on their website, their phone number. So we're super happy to have Aqua Traction of Chicago on board to support our local fishing community. So we definitely want to encourage you guys to give them check them out if you're in the market for getting some of their product on your boat. If you're looking to do that, some padding and all that stuff, they can do custom stuff, variety of colors, thicknesses. It's a lot. Mm-hmm. And if you come by the shop at any point, we do have the board here that you can actually touch, take a look at, see some of their options, and then decide from there whether or not you want to give them a call to have them take a look at what you want to do. So big thank you to Aqua Traction. They'll be here for the weigh-in. Now that we are a week away from the event itself, we're going to be able to see by Monday our forecast. I know a lot of small boat guys, you guys have been waiting for this week out period to make your decision. It's looking good. It's looking good. Now, it could change, but we're going to be optimistic. I think we're going to be fine. It's going to be that time now to start signing up, get yourselves in here before it's too late. The deadline to get in on the Big Pond Brawl is on Thursday, 7 p.m. is when we're going to start our captain's meeting. If you're not signed in or buy in by that point, we're going to end up closing it. We want all the participants to, check out the captain's meeting. So if you're not there for it, we're going to have to close it down. So you're on the clock. You've got plenty of time, but just don't, just kind of keep that in mind so that you get yourselves in there, reminding you that it's $200 to get in, and then an additional $50 for the monster fish presented by Magnum Metals. That is guaranteed right now $1,000, and it's going to go up as more people buy into it. So it's guaranteed a minimum of $1,000.
It's already up because people have bought.
In, right. And then we'll share more info on that, like the final numbers at the captain's meeting. So for those of you that are wondering what the final numbers are, the payouts, all of that will be given at the captain's meeting when we have the final tally on all the participants. There's a couple other things we're going to talk about here, which is the integration with the Southwest Series.
Yeah.
I'll let you talk about that here in a second. But, guys, remember, you can sign up on LakeMichiganAngler.com. Right on the homepage is the big old banner graphic. Click on it, and you'll go in there. You can also stop by at any point this weekend, during the week, see Rob or myself. You can sign up in-store, cash only in-store. And we have all the documents that you need to sign up and do that here. You can also show up at the captain's meeting on Thursday, 7 p.m. To sign up as well. That's your last chance to come in store. We are going to broadcast the captain's meeting as well as hold it in store. So if you can't make it, we understand. You don't have to come in physically. You can watch it from the comfort of your home as long as you get the information. And we will also send out that captain's meeting link once it's done to all the participants so that you guys can watch it. And you are responsible for making sure that you watch the meeting so that you can get all the information. And, honestly, Rob, if you're going to fish next Saturday, I would hate to hear people, and we're gonna hear it. Here's the truth: we're gonna hear from people that fished next Saturday that didn't enter and caught a 30-pound king or caught a 25-pound laker that could have been the monster fish, or they had an excellent bag limit of fish that 80 pounds of fish for 5 fish or some crazy number, and you weren't in this tournament. you're going to kick yourselves in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
So again, all the details on the Big Pond Brawl, LakeMichiganAngler.com. 5 fish, biggest fish, your 5 biggest fish out of your bag. We made it very easy for anybody to get into this, especially those of you that are new to salmon fishing tournaments. That's our whole premise for doing this. We want to get new people in, make it easy, easy for you to get into it and have fun. And especially you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn a lot from these other anglers when you come into the weigh-in.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to interview the top 3 boaters that placed and find out what worked for them. So it's a great time to network, meet other people, and just hone in on your tournament skills, which is quite different, I would say, from just normal salmon trout fishing out there. It's a different kind of a vibe and energy that goes into it. So that's why I want to say that. Rob, you want to touch on the Southwest Series kind of integration?
Yeah, so this tournament is going to be the first tournament on the Southwest Series trail. So the Southwest Tournament Series is basically a way to be the angler of the year, the boat of the year through the series. And so it's part of numerous tournaments throughout the season, and we're the first leg of that. So if you want to enter that, we have the forms here to enter it. It's $60 for the tournament to be part of the Southwest, and that's in the store only. That's not available to sign up online. But yeah, for those of you that fish the Southwest Series already, stop in. We can get you signed up.
Yeah. So that is a integrated thing with them for our Big Pond Brawl. So if you need any information on that to sign up, you just come in the store. That's separate from what we're doing, but we're integrating in the weigh-ins to make it easy for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So that's super cool. Is there anything else that I might have missed that we needed to cover as far as Big Pond Brawl?
For those that already signed up or will be signing up, check for an email this week, because we're going to be getting 2 things. I'm going to be emailing a waiver that you need to sign. And then the second thing is by Thursday, we need to figure out which port everybody's fishing out of.
Yeah, you need to listen.
And so just look for emails for that to make sure that we can keep track of which port everybody is fishing out of for the check-ins. And then there'll be more information on the boat check-ins and everything
on Thursday
at the captain's meeting.
Yeah, absolutely. So pretty straightforward. We're excited. It's crunch time, guys. Week away. I highly suggest from now until Thursday, if you're fishing this weekend, really go out there. And if you're thinking about joining this tournament and you're on the fence, use this weekend to fish and see what you do. Put the effort in and treat it like you are tournament fishing. And at the end of your trip, pull out your best 5 fish, weigh them. What would you say, Rob, is a weight range that typically can get you into the money, get you a placement, if you had to say? Like
every year and every tournament's different, but I think if you catch 50 pounds of fish, you're gonna be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, I think so too. I think in that 50 range, mid 40s and above 50, you're gonna be in that somewhere where you can probably get into the money. I think it's really safe. So use that as a litmus right there to fish this next couple of days, weekend, throughout the week. If you're putting up those kind of numbers, you have a very good shot. So go out there, give it a shot. If you're on the fence, try that out. And we look forward to having you guys in here for the Big Pond Brawl a week away, all presented by Fishhawk Electronics. Big shout out to Fishhawk and Magnum Metals, Okuma, the big ones, Cut Bait, Aqua Traction.
Okuma sent us some rods and reels to give away as well.
We got rods and reels we're giving away. So there's a lot of stuff that's being given away that's even outside of just the regular pricing, right? The cash pricing. So there's going to be a lot of stuff given away. And so, we're just excited about it. That's your weekly reminder. Next week, it's going to be a busy one on Saturday.
Yep.
We will be live streaming the event here at the shop. Those of you that are in the area, you're welcome to come sit. We'll have the chair set up in the back. You can sit there and watch the weigh-in in the back. So this is open to everyone. It's not just the tournament anglers that are going to come in and weigh in. The shop is open for regular business. It's going to be a pretty busy day. And those of you that watch can always sneak back there to go see the weigh-in, in person, see the fish, talk to some of these people that are, ask them what they've done. People are generally pretty open about stuff. So, it's going to be a busy week this week for sure. So if you need anything, reach out to us, LakeMichiganAngler.com. We look forward to seeing you guys soon for the Big Pond Brawl and tight lines of good fishing out there. Later.